This is the Garden Minute, brought to you by Swedish Covenant Hospital. So we're going to plant some seeds. I'm going to show you to plant two different types of seeds. One, a fairly large seed that's pretty easy to see and put in place. And then second, some lettuce seeds, which are a little bit tinier, and you sow them a little bit differently. So we're planting these big seeds. It's really easy, and it's also really easy to make a mistake. I often see people making a huge hole. They stick their finger way down there and then drop a seed, and you can hear an echo. You don't want to do that. You want to make the hole for the seed about twice the depth of the seed itself. So I'm just going to make a little hole. It's not very deep, as you can see. I'm going to take one of my seeds. I'm going to drop it in and then gently cover it. Not rocket science. I'm going to do it again so you can see. I'm not going to make it very deep. It's about twice the depth of the seed. I'm going to drop it in and I'm going to cover it. I'm going to do it one more time so you can get it. Not going to make it very deep. I'm going to drop it in and then I'm going to go ahead and just cover it up. So that's how simple it is to plant large seeds. Remember, only plant is about twice the size of the seed deep. So I'm going to set these guys here, and now we're going to talk about broadcasting. Now, broadcasting is a different type of planting, and we usually do that for very tiny seeds. So if you look at these seeds, look how small those are. It would be very hard to put those in specific holes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back in there for a second. I'm going to take this digger, and I'm just going to sort of loosen this soil up a little bit. Like that, so it's nice and sort of level but loose. And then I'm going to take these little seeds again. I'm going to put some in my left hand. And I'm going to do what's called broadcasting. So I'm just going to take a pinch and I'm going to sprinkle it like I would salt on a dish. Just sort of sprinkle those randomly in that space so that there's a little bit of coverage. So what's going to happen is you're going to have a bunch of little plants that come up in this space, and you can do two things with them. You could thin them if you want, or you could just eat them as baby greens like you would buy at the grocery store. So I'm going to go ahead and put those guys back, and then I'm just very gently going to push this down so they're in the soil. Cover them up a little bit so they're not going to fly away, and they're there. So that's how you broadcast seeds. This has been the Garden Minute. Special thanks to the Chicago Flower and Garden Show, Swedish Covenant Hospital, and Production One Media.